So here are the updated odds to win the titles. The Warriors, they're the favorite. That's according to Caesars Sportsbook. They're followed by the Celtics, the Suns, the Bucks, and the Heat.
Oh, you see them Celtics on their heels.
Well, Big Perk, with all that said, should the Warriors be viewed as the favorites to win it all?
No, it should be the Celtics. Look, the Celtics have the best team in basketball. I don't know. I can't remember the last time we seen a defensive team like the Boston Celtics. They have length, they have athleticism. Just think about this. We're talking about Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, two of the most skilled guys to ever play the game, about to get swept. And you know why? It's because of the personnel that the Celtics have, the athleticism on the wing position, the interior defense with Al Horford, Daniel Tyson. Now they got Robert Williams back. Look, the Celtics should be the favorite to win it all. I'm standing on it. They my pick to win it all.
Richard?
They are close, but no, it's still the Golden State Warriors, because this is one thing that you need to understand, Perk. Part of everybody's frustration and why the Celtics have been so dominant is also the type of basketball that the Brooklyn Nets are playing. They're playing a ton of one-on-one against a great defensive team, and those guys are stepping up to the plate. You go against the Golden State Warriors, and that ball is moving, and you got all four of those guys moving the ball, popping the ball, shooting the ball, everybody playing a team version of basketball. That becomes exponentially harder to guard. So they'll still defend it better than everybody else. I'm not saying that the Celtics wouldn't defend it better than everybody else, but we can't sit here and say, look at what they're doing to the Brooklyn Nets, a team that has struggled all year long. They don't really play high-level defense, and we're going to base that and say it.
The Warriors playing the Nuggets, bro. They the worst team.
No. I'm talking about the Boston. I'm talking about the Boston Celtics. We can't judge the Boston Celtics purely off how they're dominating.
But we could judge the Golden State Warriors on how they dominating the worst team in the playoffs.
No, but I'm saying that. No, I'm talking about their style of play, not who they're dominating. I'm talking about the style of play and how they contradict. Brooklyn plays a one-on-one version, and the Celtics are locked in on that. And it doesn't matter how great of a one-on-one player you are, the Celtics are locked in. We've seen the Golden State Warriors dominate everybody with the great style of basketball, and that is movement. Richard, I'm not judging them based off of how they're dominating the Denver Nuggets or how they're playing. I just think that the Golden State Warriors should be the title favorite.
Richard Jefferson, the Boston Celtics has been the best team since February. By the
Agreed.
way, okay, so they actually have the personnel to switch and guard Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. They have the bodies to do that.
Jordan Poole.
Okay,
and Jordan Poole. Add Jordan Poole to that.
They also have the Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart, who's, by the way, shutting Kyrie Irving down right now, one-on-one with no help. So I'm just trying to see.
Boston's not going to beat Miami, bro. Boston won't beat Miami.
Okay.
Richard, what's your middle name?
Why?
It feels like that was a full name moment. It should be Richard Jefferson.
Yeah, I was like, why? Why do you want to know? Who's asking? Why are you asking my government?
Vince, please offer some sanity to this conversation. What do you think? Should they be?
I mean, I think the best two teams are Golden State and Boston. I mean, my edge right now is Golden State, but I like what Boston's doing as well. So, hey, I'm looking at a finals, Golden State and Boston. Hurt.
Richard Dolores Jefferson, you are outnumbered.
They won't. I don't care if I'm outnumbered. I'm not in this to be popular. I'm not in this to be with the group. I don't think that they are better than Miami, even though the Boston Celtics are amazing. That is no knock on them. And look, my opinion might change. It might change in a week. It might change in a day. But like right now, I think that the Golden State Warriors, when you talk about offense, defense, the way Jordan Poole is playing, the way Klay is getting going, Steph is still not even playing. I think like he's not even starting yet. So they don't even have we haven't seen so much stuff from them
that's
yet.
Your comeback,
There's just so much more to see.
He's not even starting yet. It's not about who started.
No, I'm just saying they're not even playing their best version of basketball yet. They're playing good, but they're not playing their best version. I think they will be playing their best version of their game in another couple weeks because Draymond just got back, and then Steph was out. Now Steph is back, and they're still going out there and playing a high-level version of ball.
Well, guess who's playing arguably the best basketball in the world right now?
The Celtics are balling.
Jason Tatum
and the Boston Celtics.
Yes. Okay, Vince, so why you straddling the fence?
Yeah. But I'm not picking championships after you're dominating 6 seeds.
I figured
we're
it
talking
out.
about 2 teams that are playing against the 6 and 7 seeds. Like, come on, bro.
Okay.
Nah.
Richard Allen Jefferson, enough.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.